Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prospect Central 101. My name is Chris, and today joining me we have,
Keelan.
and we're going to be watching a little bit of Jermar Jefferson with you guys today. He was the Lions' 7th round selection out of Oregon State. He's running back. So not sure if he's going to really make the roster or anything else like that. That's kind of going to be waiting to see. We took him the third to last pick in the draft. In the 7th round, I believe was maybe even a comp pick. So I got it from the trade up, as part of the trade up, to get Barnes. We gave up the 5th and the future 4th. Got back the 4th that we used on Barnes and the 7th that we used on Jefferson. So, do you know anything about Jermar Jefferson going in, Keelan?
Not much. He was on my fantasy college football team 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
He got me some solid points.
Nice.
I think I won that year too, so.
Sweet. So yeah, we have a couple of games to watch. There's actually quite a few games. So for those of you guys who want to see even more of him, beyond the film session that we're going to do, there's even more up on here already. So if you guys want to get some extra watching in on him before he ends up pulling on the Lions uniform, there's some other good tapes on here too. But we're going to start with the Oregon game here. This is one of the longer ones and appears to be very productive in this particular game. So we'll get to see some pretty positive traits out of this hopefully. But yeah, we're talking about how he was the guy that we were kind of least expecting to fall as much as he did. Uh, so, oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunately won't let me pause because I'm trying to load the full screen. There we go. Okay, so nice one cut here. Finds the right lane. Not really the most athletic running back. I believe his RAS score was in the 2s. So
Yeah.
probably won't see a whole heck of a lot of explosive plays like that one at the NFL level. Though to be fair, I highly doubt he sees many reps at all for us, at least in year one. Given he's going to
Hopefully he
be.
lasts a bit longer than Jason Homley.
Yep.
He had a 22.8 percentile RIS. Ran a 4.6, 2.720, 1.5910, 4.39 shuttle, 7.393 cone.
There's one cut guy.
9 foot broad, 31-inch vert.
Ooh, that was
So
a
yeah,
nice move.
I see.
Okay.
So yeah, he's not like super athletic, but he's got the technical ability at the very least.
He seems to be very efficient with his movement. So he may not have necessarily the athletic ability, but he seems to be quite fluid and smooth if there's change of direction here. Very limited wasted motion.
So basically the anti-Saquon Barkley.
Well, okay, Saquon was very, very smooth and athletic and
Mm-hmm.
fluid, which is why he tested as good as he did.
Yes,
His was mental.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like physical.
Okay.
Nice. Yep. Great one cut. Ooh, okay. Nice little swing move. Doing a pretty nice job with the vision element so far for the most part. And yep, there's another really good rep in terms of the vision. Decides that he's not going to be able to get outside number 5, who I believe might be Kayvon Thibodeau, right?
Number 5?
Yeah.
I think so.
So decides he's not going to be able to use that athleticism to beat him around the end. So he takes the inside lane and rightfully so ends up getting quite a bit out of it. Taking the safer, more direct pathway. Same thing. Decides to play it safe and take the direct pathway there. It's great.
Interesting. So apparently the mainstream media was a lot higher on him than the actual NFL was.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He was projected to go in like I think he said the 4th round.
Something like that. He had a 6.12 grade on NFL.com. And Lance Line projected him in the 5th round with a Jordan Howard Pro comparison.
Ooh, okay. I like that. That makes sense. Okay, nice one cut. Yeah, nice jump cut. Oh, good contact balance there. All right. Like that.
Now, this is going to be an on-brand comparison for a Brad Holmes draft pick, but he reminds me of Malcolm Brown.
Okay. I'm not too familiar with Malcolm Brown. But I don't like him as much as I did Cam when he came out.
No.
Which is why he went in the 7th and Cam went in the 3rd.
2nd, yeah. Was it 3rd? I don't remember. I thought it was 2nd. Regardless, higher than 7th. I do think Cam has the better athletic testing and stuff
Oh my
too,
god,
though.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I was just mentioning Rams running back who they took early.
Yeah. No, he plays a lot more like Malcolm Brown.
Oh,
One cut
solid.
back who has pretty good contact balance.
Okay, nice little catch. Okay, good first step explosive. Very direct, which is nice to see.
Beautiful.
I talked about that smooth fluidity in his motion. Very, very limited wasted motion, which is why he can kind of get away with a little bit less athleticism. Is because he's so direct mentally and he's so compact with his motion.
Another theme. We've been drafting players with high mental traits.
Yep. Nice. Gotta catch with the hands. Good game though. They upset Oregon behind him. 226. Game. So yeah, so far so good in terms of the vision and line recognition and all that fun stuff, which is kind of cool. Next game we got here is Washington State. And we'll see if we need to watch it there. There's like a 2-minute game after this.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't think it's that important. I would like to see him get some time. I know I think you know what my thoughts are on Jamal Williams. I'd rather give that spot to a guy like Jermar. But
Dang, did he run for 100 in like every game this year? Every game except one. Thing Stanford. Oh, okay, we'll get to see him with some receptions here. That's nice to see. And 5 for 50, by far and away his best receiving game of the year, including a 20-yard reception. He did fumble though. Okay, not much of a pass blocker. So yeah, he's not taking carry on the spot.
nope.
Rip Wisco. Okay. Yeah, I really like how direct he is. Okay, nice motor. Yeah, he's kind of all over the place in pass pro so far.
Yeah.
Not a strong suit. And this is the only game where he had more than 2 receptions too. And one of them being, of course, on the screen right there. So it doesn't
So
appear as though he's going to be much of a receiving back either.
So he's not there. It takes Swift's spot.
Well, he's not taking Swift's spot no matter what.
Well, obviously, but yeah. I could see him being our red zone back. Or like our goal line back, I guess is a better
That'd
word.
be interesting. I like that, especially if he runs with power like you say he's going to his presser.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
That
flexibility. He can run through all 3 gaps.
and his ability to cut around blitzing defenders like he's been able to do is, I think that's gonna help him.
But yeah, I love the vision. He's been really, really solid with the vision element. Love the motor. He's been really consistent about
Yep.
fighting for the yards and not really taking any reps as a runner off. Good job finishing and fighting through the whistle. All that fun stuff. Has versatility and inside outside, has gap flexibility, all that kind of thing. Not like a pure A gap pound the rock type guy, but not a guy who's also going to be forced to just run around the end every rep either. So he's a pretty predictable runner in terms of every time he's on the field, you're going to be handing it off to him. But you don't necessarily know where he's going to go either.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the fumble. So, yeah, overall, probably not going to get like a particularly high grade from you or anything, but I think we're kind of seeing what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Turn autoplay. Oh, God dang it. There goes my screen again.
Sad.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn autoplay off. Rip. So thoughts on Jermar Jefferson?
I mean, he's fine. He's gonna be a good rotation back. Nothing really more to it. I thought he was pretty good. I mean, for a 7th rounder, I think he's more than good enough.
Okay, so run down rotational. A for athleticism concerns, I'd say. But nothing in terms of like character or anything like that that I'm aware of.
No,
I don't really know of any injuries either,
I
at
don't
least
think there was
relative
as
to other
well.
running backs. So, yeah, player comparison is going to be tough because he's a pure one-cut guy. He's not particularly athletic and not really a passing guy either. I guess maybe J.K. Dobbins.
Okay.
Kind of one that I guess makes more sense than the rest. Let's see, I will go with J.K. Dobbins as a player comp. Biggest strength is vision. Biggest weakness, passing game. Floor and ceiling, I'm going to go with low floor, medium ceiling. I think his floor is he's out of the league in a couple years because of the lack of athleticism. And his ceiling is not ever really going to be anything great unless he develops as a third down guy. Bust potential, though, because he's literally a 7th rounder, is like less than 5%. The 2 games we watched were Washington State and who was the first one?
Oregon.
That's right. So 3-down ability is a 10. Finesse rushing, I didn't see a whole heck of a lot of moveset, but I mean, it's not bad. I'll go with a 15. Power rushing, I felt like the contact balance and stuff like that was there. I didn't really get to see him like run through guys or anything crazy, but I felt like he has some nice compact rushing and runs with some power, so I'll go with the 20. And then the mentals are going to be 25. I really like his vision, his motors, his recognition, his directness, everything like that. So his total comes out to be a 70. Which is a C minus. And that would put him to basically at the bottom of the third round. So yeah, top of the fourth round. About where he was projected to go by the mainstream media. Sounds about right to me.
Yeah, I gave him a 73.
So you're actually a little bit higher on him than me even.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, he barely makes the yellow tier.
I gave him 3 higher on his finesse running than you did.
And then one sentence summary is elite mental traits, but needs work as a pass down back and with athletic limits. Yeah, yes. Okay. So any other thoughts on Jermar before we wrap this one up?
No, not really. I mean, he'll probably make the roster as a 4th running back if we decide to keep 4 running backs, which I assume he will. But nothing spectacular, nothing elite. But I think he could turn into a decent rotational back in the NFL.
Yeah, he's going to be, and I mean, worst case scenario for him is he doesn't make the roster, he ends up on a practice squad, and then if Swift or Kirion or Williams
Jamal.
gets hurt, then he'll be the first guy called up, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you really get to see some of the ability, like, okay, yeah, if you can get him to step in for a week or two as your third back, or a week or two as your second back, or whatever it is, he can be a guy who gets a couple carries a game on 3rd and 2 or whatever and moves the chains for you behind our line. Especially given with how much focus our offensive line is going to have with how much talent is up front in front of these guys. So, but yeah, it's going to be pretty hard for most running backs to not succeed here in the coming years. It looks like.
Yeah.
But, yep. So, unless you have anything else, I think that'll do it for this one.
Nope, nothing else.
Alrighty then. Well, hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, all that fun stuff. And for now, peace out.